difficult. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get everything set up, y'all. I promise. Give me 1 second. I'm already live, baby. I can't even see. Y'all, I'll be right there in just a second. Give me a moment. Trying to see if everybody can see me. I might need to raise this up a little bit more. Give me 1 more second, y'all. Can we see? Okay, y'all, this is my first time I'd have accidentally went in and started live somewhere else, so a lot of people might not be here yet. Who all we got? Golden Glow, hey, I see you. Rosita, hey, I see you as well, honey. I'm trying to make sure I got my old tablet right here so I can see anybody that's coming into the live chat. Welcome, everybody, welcome. How are you all doing? Please forgive me if things look a mess, honey. I have not been feeling well. Butter Pecan, hey, how you doing, honey? You are here. Y'all, this is real live. I'm home, comfortable, trying to recover, baby. So far, we got 3 people here. I'm still trying to hope, and please bear with me, honey. I'm just checking. We're going to give a few more people a little time because I know I'm running late. I know a lot of people may not have gotten the link because I accidentally clicked it by mistake. So it went up early on YouTube. It was like 30 seconds, so I hurry up and deleted it, posted another link. It's on Instagram and everything now. Let me check to see what this picture is looking like. Let's bring it up, Torrence. Let's see what we got going on. Okay, I see I'm getting some last. Lacey Monique, hello, hello, hello. Everybody come in, send the link out to your family, send the link out to your friends, let everybody know we is live. As you all can see, I got brushes and stuff laid out. I am not going to be doing makeup though, because let me move this over to the side. Everything is clean. I will be getting things prepared so that this coming week, I got plenty of stuff going. I'm explaining to y'all why we didn't get a chance to use this palette. Rosita, it's 1 a.m. in the morning in my country and I couldn't miss your face. Well, thank you, because baby, I did not know it was already 1 o'clock there. It's only 7 p.m. here in Michigan. It is rather cold, so we are trying to stay in, baby. The snow is not coming down, but that cold air is more than enough. It says Golden Glow. I know it kept coming up, then disappearing. Yes, because I was trying to set it up. Y'all see in the beginning, I kept stumbling with the phone. I did not realize you have to already have things set up and then click the link. I'm used to recording on my Canon camera. It sets up, it's good. I don't move it or anything like that. The problem is a camera can only legally record up to 30 minutes in America. If it can record any longer than that, it's considered a camcorder, and then they can tax and sell you it for a lot higher. So when I first got into makeup, I just needed something to take really good pictures, so I got me a good camera. It wasn't until I got into YouTube that I would need a camcorder, but I'm like, I'm gonna just have to do 30-minute intervals with this camera and keep it moving from there. So we got this. It says, Butter Pecan says, take your time, honey. We ain't got nothing but time tonight. We're gonna sit back, we're gonna chat, we're gonna talk. I just really wanted to hope and pray that more people can get here before we get started. Baby, this angle is not the greatest. I want to go ahead and smooth and bring her a little closer. Baby, let me see. Come on in. Let's see how we get this going, baby. Yeah. Oh, and y'all see my raggedy little counter? Don't be making fun of me, hey. I done had this counter for a while now. We going on YouTube almost 3 years. I got my notes here. We can flip this over because, baby, we got some things to talk about today. The world been acting crazy, the beauty community been acting crazy, and I just want to talk about it all. We're going to get it all in. I want to keep this right here because it'll let me know about my live chat. Let's see what else we got going on. Anybody else new than came in? I'm hoping everybody does not get upset with me because I really did try to get everything going. Hey, Delightful Dawn, it says you got here, baby. I am hoping YouTube sends out the notifications because I accidentally canceled the first live stream. So a lot of people may have got notified for that. Go check and realize he only a few seconds long and gonna shut off. But I'm trying to make sure we give everybody enough time. Oh yeah, she said give it a thumbs up. Everybody, please, please, please give this video a thumbs up, honey, because I know everybody not gonna be able to make it. Let me see what else we got going on here. Let me chat and see, because baby. Also, Happy Black Friday, not Black Friday, happy Black History Month, baby. Y'all see, y'all know I'm already talking about shopping and things because you know we're gonna want to get into that too. It is the first day of Black History Month, y'all, and you know Beyonce had to start some drama with that by dropping those tour dates for the Renaissance tour. I am broke, sis. I want to go see Beyonce too, but y'all see people is already reselling tickets on StubHub for like 10 bands, and I'm like, 10 bands, honey, where I'm supposed to get that from? I need that to pay my car off. I want to see Beyonce too. And I know she gonna put on a good show. My sister tells me every year, we got to go see Beyonce because my sister thinks she puts on the best show in the world. We got somebody else new who then came in. Stephanie Cole, hey, how you doing? All the way from Shy, yes, baby. Love from all around the world, honey. Please apologize if you got that first link and it didn't go through, but I wanted to make sure I let everybody know we're here. She says, hey, everyone, tell me where y'all from. Yes, let everybody know we got love all over the place. I know we got some people already said, Rosita said it's 1 o'clock. Where she at? I'm like, baby, it's only 7 o'clock here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, she says, okay, we got Donna's from Dallas. Golden Glow says, thanks for the reminder. She had thumbed on the other video. Yes. And she said, let me see what this kind of said. I don't have Beyonce money and not gonna fret about it. Baby, I ain't gonna lie. Just because I'm a little younger, Beyonce's birthday is like 3 days before mine. Hers is September 4th. Mine is the 7th. So I'm like my Virgo sister, that vocal queen, honey. I really want to go see Beyonce. And my sister, they got it so hyped for me because she didn't see Beyonce and I haven't. That I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it so bad. But it's like $10,000, sis. Baby, please do not let all the makeup and stuff that I got hold y'all up into believing that I got money like that. No, I am broke. I am broke. BROQUE, honey. We're going to put a little fanciness on it, but I ain't got no money. If I was to get $10,000, I would probably pay my car off first. And it's like, all right, bro, who else we got here? Dawn said it's 6 p.m. where she at. Erica B. Hey, thank you. Welcome for joining. And she said the Beyonce shows are amazing. See, y'all got me wanting to go. Dawn says Beyonce shows are amazing. She gives the best shows. Shout out to the 11 in the chat. Hey, yeah, seen her. Oh, Stephanie Cole says she done seen her 5 times. See, baby, I might need to come borrow a seat from you, honey. Golden Glow says, oh, I want to go. Don't let me win some tickets on the... Babe, I don't care how they trying to sell them, whether it be a raffle, whether it be a concert, a competition, anything. I'm trying to get me some tickets to go. Anybody who knows me knows anytime I've been to a concert, I've never been further than I think the 3rd row. That's the absolute furthest I've been because when I go to a concert, I came to see you. I don't want to look at the screen at all. And with me being so tall, 6'1", when I stand up and scream and holler and reach, you gonna see it. No, I'm here and I came to see you and you better come to see me for all the money I'm gonna pay. And so my pay limit is $500 to $700. See, yeah, I'm with you, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm waiting. We ain't confirming nothing because y'all already know. Rihanna just said she only doing the Super Bowl. That's my boo right there. That's who we gonna talk about next. Y'all know she done dropped that new lip gloss and that new liquid lipstick. I already told my friend to pick that up for me because Rihanna's birthday is February 20th. And yes, I like a gift for my birthday and for Rihanna's birthday. So I got that coming. But as far as Super Bowl money, yeah, I don't care about sports that much to want to go see that. I'm going to watch her perform at the Super Bowl. But if she dropped tickets too, that's one I don't know about. Because, baby, I'm always front row for Rihanna. That's my wife right there. So all I'm going to say is I ain't got 10 bands. But if Rihanna needed it, I'm going to have to find a way to do that. Because I'm a responsible husband and father. And I got to make sure I keep up on my Fenty beauty. Keep up on my baby Rihanna Fenty, Robin Rihanna Fenty, make sure y'all know that's the name. But I'm broke, and I'm sitting back like, Torrence, you got so much to do. I'm even possibly going to get this foot surgery next month, so it's like, am I going to be in the audience limping with a cast? Possibly. Baby, I'm hoping they can wait the whole things off. We already know Beyonce coming, I think, June, July, so I won't have time. If I even get tickets for her, more than likely I'll still be healing, but Rihanna, just give me one more year, boo-boo. One more year. What else we got down here? Okay. Eric, we said, I want to go see her in the last show in the city. Yes, I'm telling you. If you ever wanted to go see your favorite artist, My thing is, yes, it's nice to see them in your city because then you don't have to travel, you don't have to worry about hotel expenses and stuff like that. But I always tell people, go for the city that you think is the least popular on the tour and travel to see them there. Do you know how easy it was for me to get up and go get front row tickets to see Rihanna one time because I traveled to Oklahoma? Because I knew nobody wanted to go to Oklahoma? Me and the Greyhound, after all of that, the price was so much lower than going to Detroit. I went to Detroit too, but I was able to go see a whole second show because I went to a city that wasn't quite as known. For the price of just New York, I was able to do Detroit and Oklahoma. So I'm like, it was a wonderful time. We went, hotel was just basic. What made the hotel amazing was a whole busload of veterans was stopping through. Baby, it showed us the time of our lives. We was drinking, we was having a good time, we was partying, we was swimming, and everybody had a good time and went their separate ways. We went to the show, they went back to serving the country, and I came back home and told everybody, like, baby, we had fun. They saw some, oh yeah, Teint, yeah, baby. We talk about people in general. We already know those Beyonce tickets is coming soon. We don't know if Rihanna dropping tickets, but we are hoping for them because, baby, we might be broke, but we love our music. We love our Black queens. It's Black History Month. Let us know how we're going to be spending our money because I'm glad I don't got kids. Baby, I'm like, we're going to have to go stay with our sister for a month because, baby, I done broke the lease. I done spent the rent money to go get these tickets, so... Thank God I ain't got to explain that to nobody. I'll just do what I got to do and just figure it out later on. What else we got? She said, that's a great... Oh, I'll tell you. I am known for catching me a Greyhound to another city to go get me some good tickets. If you live in a major city, it's nice. It's good to do it that way. But you got to remember, everybody, a lot of people from those smaller cities travel up to the bigger cities to see the shows. So that's why they can charge you a whole lot more. And with... me living in Michigan, we got a brand new arena called Little Caesars Arena in, I believe, downtown Detroit. All the big shows used to be up in the Palace of Auburn Hills. The Palace used to be my favorite because that's the very first place I met Rihanna. And I'm like, oh, I'm meeting the queen at the Palace. I'm feeling special. But not everything downtown Detroit. New arena means new cost because those owners trying to get that money back. So it's like, I'm going to try to get Detroit tickets. But if you tell me I can go get a Kansas ticket, an Oklahoma ticket, something like that, I'd rather still be front row over there and have a few more thousand saved in my pocket, baby. And we got anybody else coming? She's coming to Ford Field in Detroit, and I want to be there. Baby, it don't matter where she's going to be. I want to go, but I am broke, broke, broke. Ain't no point of lying. When I just think about Torrence, just stumbling up the street across $10,000, it's like you get your Beyonce ticket, or you pay your rent for the rest of the year. Like, which one you think sound better? Which one you think sound better? But I guess if you're a true BF, you're like, it ain't even no competition, baby. I know which one sound good. What else has been going up? I would love to go see Bruno Mars. See, Erica, I want you on that too. The thing is, Bruno is fine, so you can't be hitting all them high notes and all that, getting me all in my feelings live and in person, baby, because I'm going to want to come up on stage. I want to be sung live too, because that's another thing. With me being so tall, so loud, and when you scream, who want to come up or who doing autographs, my loud self will come across that ladder and across security so fast. I don't need help getting on. Say, give me a few seconds and I'll be up there. Just tell security not to knock me down on the way over there. But Bruno Mars, and you know, he done pissed off a lot of people lately because he be bragging about how successful he is, how he be killing them wars and stuff, which is true. But it's like every time you come back, you know the Grammy board be remembering all of that. So you got to watch your mouth, Bruno, because you don't want to lose all your awards like a lot of other people do. Now I see larger cities because the shows are so much bigger and better. I see someone in Buffalo then go to either Cincinnati or... Oh yeah, I don't blame you, but like I said, the bigger shows, it do be nicer, but you got to remember, them bigger shows, a lot of times, especially if you want to get backstage, it'd be harder to get backstage when you got all the top celebs and stuff want to come to the big shows. Like, give me a smaller show where I know don't nobody want to be there. I can be backstage. We can chill. I can get autographs, pictures, everything. Because when I come to see somebody, I came to see you. The dances is nice. The lights is nice and all of that. But I would rather take 5 minutes, me and you right here talking and you doing just a quick hum than a whole hour and a half with all the glitz and glam, baby. Because I can get that on TV. Eric said, yes, he is, yeah. Because we know Bruno is fine and talented. Hunting. What else did I want to talk about? We talk about music. We talk about black... Oh, Speaking of makeup, because I'm going to give y'all a sneak peek of what's going on since we here with the live chat, and I ain't going to tell everybody else until they catch the video. For the month of January, you know, I always do my use it or lose it. It's 2 palettes I did not get to use, and I got one of them sitting here because I'm going to try to get up and use it tomorrow. See if y'all can see what this is. This is the Bronze Rusted, and I also got the Candy Shop palettes. I'm following my word with the use it or lose it. Make sure, because I did not use these palettes, that I either have to give them away, do something, but I'm not allowed to keep them. The thing is, I truly want to get tutorials up with those. So what I am going to do is use my Ulta points to buy another one and put those in a giveaway for you all, because baby, I want them in my collection. I understand I might not be able to keep those, but if I'm gonna rebuy, might as well go ahead and give them to y'all. Ain't no point in just giving them to a friend and then just doing that, because a friend more than likely will still be able to come over to my collection, play around, compare to other palettes and stuff like that. But the main reason I did not get to these 2 and I got to everything else, I also went to Ulta and exchanged my foundation, because you all know when I did the Blush Rose palette, that foundation was too dark. I exchanged this one for a lighter one, but I found the culprit in my skincare routine. If you all follow me on Snapchat, you might have seen I was showing my skin was peeling. I could not get it to stop. I could not figure out what was going on. Come to find out, it was my fault, but it was the product that I would use that was too strong. I add this to my skincare routine. It's benzoyl peroxide. This is supposed to be the 2.5%, but if you look, you see it says extra strength, and this is the 5%. I accidentally bought this one and started using it without realizing it, when I normally use the normal strength. So I went straight from using this every day, 2.5%, to this 5% every day, and now that the bottle empty, I noticed it when I went to replace it. So I've been literally burning my skin every single day, not realizing it, and wondering, why is it peeling, why is it flaking, why is it red? It's probably still red around the edges and things now, but I done cut it out for a while. So month of February, we're gonna have those videos coming back to back to back, because I knew something was wrong and I did not want to keep irritating my skin until things got better. But look out for a giveaway coming up, because February, I believe it is 15th, will be 3 years since I uploaded my first video. Since that was Juvia's place, I will show a giveaway. But the first 2 items y'all will see in that giveaway will be these 2 palettes. But these are also going to be 2 of the first tutorials coming in February, because I want to get those up. What else we want to talk about as far as makeup coming? Oh, did y'all see Ulta is getting Dior, it's getting Natasha Denona. I'm sitting back like, my points ain't gonna be no good, because you all know I love me some Natasha Denona palettes, but I just always feel as if they're either extremely amazing and worth the price, or they're just on the other end where I don't like that color story. But with them coming to Ulta and them having the best reward system, I'm like, it's gonna be a whole lot easier to just go ahead and cash in your points to pick one up instead of just buying them straight up. I can't wait for that, because I'm like, all we need Ulta to do is get what? Charlotte Tilbury and Huda Beauty and Sephora gonna be in some real trouble. Like some real trouble, because they don't seem like they got nobody else. What else is going on? Let's see what we got. Did you hear about the Yummy Skin Flush Color? Yes, the Nessa Myra's got those coming out, baby. I've been looking at them because, you know, before I had a level of eyeshadow, I had a level of blush, so I have a ton of those. The thing is, I still have not tested out that, is it called the Yummy Skin Balm Powder? I have a sample of it, and since I still haven't tested out that formula yet, I'm like, Torrence, you don't want to go in and get a whole bunch of products throughout that line if you don't like the original formula. So I keep telling myself, reach in your powder drawer, pull that powder out, and test that out. That way you'll know if you want color products and stuff like that, but I still have not seen them yet. What is your thoughts on the mascara foolishness? Baby, okay, y'all see, I already did a video on my thoughts on how you can lie to your subscribers if you wanted to. You all thought that was absolutely an amazing video, because as you all see, right here live and in person, it's hard to go ahead, cut things off, do this, mistakes happen. But when you have the time to sit back, edit, and do things like that, you'd be surprised what you can do behind the scenes. And as far as I'm concerned, I look at it as, I didn't say that in the video, but I'm like, if she do not address it, she just act like it never happened to keep it moving, her subscribers gonna do the same. And guess what happened? She posted a video today, didn't say nothing about it, and everybody kept it put. Her fans and her subscribers in the comment, yes, unbothered queen, yes, what the haters gonna keep hating, baby, you keep growing and keep doing it, so glad you happy you back. And that's what happens, because people fall in love with the person behind it. It's just like with stan culture across anything, with music and all of that. When a lot of people start supporting a particular individual, they don't want to see them fall. Especially if you're the type of person who's known for throwing the stats and their accomplishments around. Like, let's say if you love Beyonce and you love going around bragging about how many Grammys she won. If in a particular year another artist come around and win more Grammys than that, that person may come back and throw it in your face. Like, remember you told me Beyonce said this? Look at her now, blah, blah. So a lot of people who support Michaela is going to continue to support Michaela, because what they're not going to do is let her... The queen of TikTok for beauty? No. They want her to hold that title, and she's going to hold that title. Because whether it was good or bad, how many of y'all can honestly say y'all would have bought that L'Oreal lipstick, that L'Oreal mascara, if this wouldn't have went like that? I wasn't looking for a L'Oreal mascara, and I'm not looking for one now. I have some that I haven't used. So this brand new one, I wouldn't have picked it up knowing I got two right there that I have not tried out yet. I'm still not picking up this new one, but everybody else has. Everybody else been talking about it. And Michaela got over 40 million views on that video. Something she probably wouldn't have got if it would have just been a regular ad. She kept it moving and didn't think nothing about it. So I say, one, can't none of us prove whether she lying or not. So it's going to be swept under the rug. In about 2 more months, ain't nobody going to be talking about this. 2, her fans going to continue to support her. 3, L'Oreal going to continue to support her. And 4, the check cleared, so she ain't mad. She said that's the mascara, that's her story, and she's sticking to it. I don't blame her. Whether that was the honest truth and that's what happened and that's what she gonna keep doing, whether her PR manager said, baby, we was busted, but we gonna act like we don't see it, regardless what happened, Michaela gonna keep it moving. I don't think she should have lost her career, all that hate people was talking, all that anyway. I mean, even let's say worst case scenario, she flat out lies, she get caught, she get busted. She won't be the first person in the beauty community to lie. And I don't think she could lose her whole career, or should lose her whole career lying over a mascara. The people who love her gonna love her. I like her and still got all my palettes from her. She ain't never gave me a bad recommendation. So we just gonna go from there. And Condessa said, hello, Lady T. Hey, hello, how you doing? She said, yes, Eric B, that is true. I'm telling you, nobody wants to see, Michaela didn't just went and bought this $1 million house. She getting all these endorsement deals. Trust me, her next check from L'Oreal gonna be even bigger than that last one. Watch. Because she gonna be able to say, remember that time I did this with that one? Next time you come out with a mascara, everybody gonna be really coming to my channel to check it out. And that's gonna be fabulous. The next time L'Oreal drop a mascara, I'm gonna call it now. Out of all the beauty gurus who post about it, we're going to see who get the most views. I bet you the next time Michaela going to get the most out of it. It's just the way it is. I'm happy for her. I'm just jealous I don't get them kind of views, because, baby, I would take 40 million views across the year, across all my videos, let alone across one video. 40 million views? Baby, I wouldn't even know what to do with that kind of publicity right now. It says... yeah, she shouldn't be canceled, but she needs to be truthful. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like I said, all we can all do is give our honest opinion based upon our education, what we saw. I tell everybody, I didn't watch the original video because I'm not subscribed to her on TikTok. It's one of those things where so many other people either reposted or retry to do her looks and things across my timeline that actually subscribing to her too. It would just flood my channel with nothing but her. So a lot of times I don't watch other people, and a lot of times I don't necessarily subscribe to other people's channels, but may go in and watch their content and things, because with me also doing content, I don't want my opinion to be subdued or anything. If a new foundation drop, I try to make sure I don't watch nobody's videos until I do it, so that you don't, interfere with what I think is going on. Let me see what's going on. She says, true, me either, baby. What else was going on in the makeup industry? Oh, I am still waiting on my Adept Cosmetics mystery box. You all know I was able to go ahead and get the mystery box plus their inspired palettes. So I know I'm going to be bringing my Use It or Lose It video later on this week, but I am going to be making sure that I use the Inspired palette is part of my Use It or Lose It, as well as I'm going to do an unboxing the day that that box comes. I don't care if it comes 3 in the afternoon. I'm going to make sure I hurry up, upload it, edit it, and try to get it up by 7. And then we'll try to see what items are in there to decide how we're going to use that box, because I'm truly not 100% sure how things are going to go with that, because it just said 9 never before seen items, so I don't know to expect lipsticks because I don't think they've ever done that. I'm hoping for some face palettes because they already have some, but I never was able to get those. I'm like, please let them extend on that shade range because I want some of those. What else do we think they may do? Oh, they've already shown a sneak peek that it is another eyeshadow palette in there, so you know I'm going to try to get that up ASAP. I figured if I was going to probably get everything in the box individually later on throughout the year, might as well grab it then. But it felt a lot better to know I can get it all at one time and don't have to worry about chasing down PR, chasing down other sales or anything later on. I would have it all there, so I'm waiting on that. What else are we waiting on? Because y'all see I'm sitting back just making sure everything is going here. Let me check to see my camera or anything isn't frozen on your end, is it? Okay, no, because it's frozen right here on my screen. That's why I got 2 different things going on, y'all, because I want to make sure I can tell what's going on. I want to make sure. In my live chat, can anybody just leave any comment down here? I just want to make sure this not froze right here real quick. I don't care if you just say hi, leave a period, leave anything. I just want to make sure it's still going. Okay, just making sure, yeah, because I'm telling you, we've never did this before, so I'm doing live from the phone. I just don't want to make sure that anything gets messed up. What else did I want to talk to you all about? Because I got notes on this phone, so let me see. Let me pull some of that up. What else was we going to talk about today? Oh, baby, one of the biggest headaches, and they never even called me back today. Them insurance companies, baby, let me just tell y'all this. If you young, happy, healthy, and all that, please get you some health insurance right now while you can. Why it's at its cheapest, baby. I am so glad that I got me some while my health was in, the best shape. I was young, I was fit, everything was good. Because, baby, they will give you a run around. Why did I spend about a good 4 hours on the phone with their insurance company earlier? Because they messed up, of course. And when they send you a form, we need it back ASAP. It has to be in by this date, or you're going to cancel this, or you're going to include this fee, and you're going to do this. They accidentally billed the wrong insurance company, sent me a bill that I'm not supposed to pay, because if you'd have charged my insurance company right, it would have been free. And, oh, well, we'll fix this. We'll email you this to show you this. Why they did not do it, did not process things correctly, and I didn't send the bill to collections. Y'all done sent a bill under my name to collections for y'all mistake. And not since it's already been sent. I can't do nothing but wait for it to hit my credit, pay it off, fight it back, do whatever. But I still got to take a hit on my credit at least for a minute because of y'all mistake. When I tell you, they upset me so much because it's like the amount was so small. I could have just gone ahead and paid it and got it done if I'd have known all of this was going to be the issue. But it seemed like, I promise you, I truly think somebody down at the insurance company gets excited every time a stressful customer calls in with a problem. They just drive you crazy, and it's like, I just can't wait to get this thing handled with. I think I go back to the doctor on the 10th. I'm just hoping for good news so I can get back to my life, get back to working, because this has been holding me back, and I am tired of dealing with them. I am tired of dealing with insurance companies. I'm tired of dealing with doctors. Baby, let me see what we got going on. They said, we got you. And yeah, like I said, it does take a hit on your report. And it's like, it's something I know I can argue. It's a very, very, very tiny amount. But who wants to spend their life building up their credit to have someone's complete error and, a false error at that, knock your stuff down for a minute? And she said here, YouTube didn't notify. It's not, first off, I just want to apologize. It was not YouTube's fault. I originally did have a different link up, and I accidentally clicked the link early. It started that video, stopped it, and then I just had to delete that and create this brand new one. So it wasn't YouTube's fault. This was my fault. And this link was created like 4 or 5 minutes beforehand. So it was nothing YouTube could do about that. I just been trying to tell everybody. This is my very first time attempting to do this. Please be patient. I hope everything go good. But I see next time I'm going to have things set up ahead of time because I just didn't know what to do, baby. We just here. We trying to have a good time. We didn't talk about a few things. Well, we talked about the Beyonce and Rihanna stuff, baby, because you know the tours is coming for the Renaissance. We don't know about Rihanna yet, but we still hoping. I ain't gonna lie, I'm hoping for another year. I know everybody want music now. I don't mind if she wait 10 more years. That's my baby, and I'm gonna be there for her. I'm gonna be waiting patiently. But I just want time for my leg to heal so I can be good, be ready to turn up, and be ready to act a fool in the crowd. What else did I want to talk about with y'all? Oh, baby, let's get into. Oh, I was already telling y'all about that surgery. I'm hoping everything goes good on February 10th because if so, that means by the end of the year I could be good. I could be back to work. I could be back to just a normal life and not have to worry about anything. If not, and things get pushed back, it's just that things get pushed back. I'm not gonna know how we're gonna handle that. It's just. Even if I'm ready, I can't do nothing if the doctor don't approve it. I have to, it's a very specific surgeon. I want to perform the operation and I have to work around his schedule, his timing, and it's like, all we can do is be patient and wait. But in the meantime, when I tell y'all, they say, oh, okay, Riri doing a halftime show this year. Yes, baby, y'all been seeing the merch. When I tell you everything got the football on it, the makeup, the clothes, all of that. She got this one t-shirt that I want where you lift it straight up and you feel I almost grab her shirt, but I'm like, Torrence, she ain't got nothing on this. Where you flip the shirt up and her face is printed underneath the shirt. And I'm like, that is so cute. And with the football shaped sponge, literally earlier today on the 1st, they dropped it's a new formula for her liquid lipsticks. I believe they had liquid lipsticks already in the little bottle because I have the black one with the glow-in-the-dark cap. But this is a new, I believe, like a velvet matte formula. And the first shade that they dropped is the one called either Mother, and it's like a mauve shade. But that new lip gloss that I want is called Riri. I got to get that one too. And that football-shaped sponge, we already know. I'm a bad just because it got the football shape. I wouldn't even use it because I would be mad once it's messed up and I can't replace it. So I would, the lip stunners, those was the first ones. I get every color of those. And a lot of people got mad when that black one got discontinued because they didn't realize it was going to happen. I remember I bought mine that Halloween. It came out with the glow-in-the-dark cap, and I still got mine. One of my favorite black liquid lipsticks ever. But I know I got all those. And I honestly want some more stunning lip paints because Valentine's Day is coming up. I'm like, sis, you could drop some more pinks and reds, but because they got that new formula coming, I truly think that's what's going to drop for us instead. They needed more shades than that. I don't think I could pull that shade out. A lot of people say that, but I'm telling you, when I first seen it, I was looking at it too like, wait, black? Are you serious? But she is gorgeous. She is gorgeous. And I have not seen nobody try that. Did not like it. It's shocking at first. But she is beautiful once you finally get her on. And, oh, well, let me tell y'all. Because, you know, y'all my people. So I can go ahead and let y'all know about that. I think we're going to have to sit back and just be single for a minute. Because, baby, every time I be trying to tell myself, like, Torrence, we're going to go out on a date. We're going to try to, you know, go see this person. We're going to... You be trying to be nice, give people the benefit of the doubt, but what's wrong with people just being honest? Like, it is so easy to meet somebody who's fun, meet somebody who's attractive, whether you want somebody with a nice body, somebody with some money, like whatever you looking for, it seems like that's all out there. But it seems like somebody who's like truly 100% just open and honest, people like, poof, where are you? I've been trying to go out on dates, trying to just see, you know, let's just see what's out here. You got a little extra time on your hands. Why not, you know, just see what's going on? I keep finding liar after liar after liar after liar after liar after liar. And it is getting exhausting, honey. It is getting exhausting. The first thing is, Of course you went out, you know, you would ask me out because you find me attractive. Honey, if you didn't find somebody, you know, attractive, you probably wouldn't ask them out. So I get that part. But to go straight from, hey, how you doing, to think we going straight to like, oh, no, sir. I don't know what you was thinking, but I don't care about none of that, honey. I'm going to have to slow you down. We're not going that far. We're not doing all of that. And the main thing that I'm starting to see a lot of times is a lot of these people either A, in full-blown relationships and lying about it, or B, in relationships and got kids. And it's like, sir, how did you find time to take me out last week? We was out having a good time all night, eating, drinking, just living life. And then you forgot when you add me on Snapchat, you posted up at home with a family. When did that come in? Because I asked you if you were single. How did, if you were single and they never had kids last week, how you got a 2-year-old this week? How? Let me see. Baby, are they some single life struggle? Baby, when I tell you, oh, hey, welcome, Shadowless. I didn't know you had came in. Welcome to the party, baby. And that one line that kills me is that, oh no, but you different. I ain't different, baby. Ain't nothing different. What make me different than the rest? Nope. I'm like everybody else. I want an honest person too. I don't want to sit here and listen to the lies no more. No, but I just felt as if you felt as if you lied, you could get underneath, so you could go under the radar, you could possibly get what you want, and then later on down the line, if you get caught, you could possibly admit to it, and then by then my heart already be too attached. I'm good, sir. If you willing to lie to her and she gave you a family, what you gonna lie to me about if all I give you is some good? If that's all I got to offer, baby, you gonna just you gonna take me and throw me in the mud because I'm not a whole family, baby. A whole family. First met on Twitter, so I guess the DMs and all that. He thought the profile he created there was just his perfect little life, that the little fake life he created. What he didn't realize is once he gave me his cell phone number, I was able to go ahead and add him on Snapchat. And when he seen my picture, he accepted, but he must have forgot what he had posted earlier in the day. So by the time I had already sent that first message that he was expecting, it was, who was that kid right there? And in the video, I heard what you call it. You called the kid Junior and the kid called you Dada. So who is this? Oh, no, baby, you busted. Because he ain't on the birth certificate. Hey, well, I don't want no parts of it, baby. Nope. No matter how soft I am, no matter how pretty I am, the one thing any and everybody can tell you is the one thing I do is I always make sure I stop at, if anybody walks in, oh, hey, baby, how you doing? Thank you. I need you to sit right there for a minute. I need you to keep your 6 feet. Because before you go any further, I need you to understand, although I am feminine, I am not female, honey. There is a difference. I consider myself to be a feminine gay male, but I need you to understand, gay male at the end of the day. Ain't nobody gonna be surprised. Ain't nobody not gonna know. I'm not gonna beat around the bush, baby. You don't have to sugarcoat nothing when you talk to me, because I'm gay. I am sugarcoated. I need this to be all out on the table. We can talk whatever pronouns. You can say how you want to do it, all that afterward. But before anything go any further, I need you to understand what you're getting yourself into. Because I ain't shocking or tricking or surprising nobody. Nope. I don't want nobody lying to me, so I'm not lying to nobody, honey. Either you with it or you not. If you, I didn't know that. I thought you was just, and that's why I said that. So yeah, you have a blessed day. Keep on going. I'm not going, oh no, but we could try. No, I'm not trying to convince nobody to do nothing. You ain't, if you're not interested, you just not interested, honey. Thank you. Well, could you slide over? Because I see your friend is looking, so he might be interested. You have a good day. Bye. I ain't got time to talk. Let me see what else we got going on. Fun fact that happened to me recently. That's why I have trust issues now. Talking about me being posted up with some baby. Be having 2, 3, 4 lives then get mad when you don't want to give it a second chance. Like, no, sir, I don't want to be with you because I don't like you. I like the man that you was pretending to be. That's the boo I fell in love with. The liar that's standing in front of me now, he does nothing for me. He disgusts me. I need him to go. I'm gonna go keep searching for that liar that you was just acting like, cause he sounded like the fun person. That's how I tell him, baby. I don't even want the apology. You can keep it. Right? Don't like it will come to light. It always will, baby. Because once you start lying, you got to remember the lie. You got to remember who you told the lie to. You got to remember how you came up with the backstory for the lie. It's just easy to tell the truth because you don't have to remember that. I don't have to make up what I did for my birthday last year. I remember. I ain't got to come over. Oh, we were on a private yacht and we went to blah blah. No, I didn't. I was at home. I was chilling with the family, having a good old time by myself, and it was nice. I ain't got to make up no lie about that. And baby, yes, because I'm telling you, these people's out here crazy. So I'm like, you know what? We just don't keep loving our makeup, loving our work, loving our family, because they don't let us down. And I'm telling you, what else we got coming up for makeup? Oh, a lot of people was talking about asking me to do another collections video, because you all know I had already did a collections video for my eyeshadows. And the thing is, I'm trying to debate on what would be the next section that I would do. Because the thing is, I understand you all see that I have a large collection. The problem is, I don't think you all truly understand just how big my collection really is. Because you all see that eyeshadow part was like 4 hours across 3 videos, and it was over 600 palettes. And when I tell you, areas like lipsticks, brushes, individual shadows, and things like that, that number could be up there that high as well. And it takes a whole lot of time, energy, and computer hardware to get a video like that edited. And I think out of all of them, probably lipsticks and lip glosses would be the hardest one to do, because it's one thing to just be like, oh yeah, here you go. This is what this looks like. I'm just trying to see if this is showing up on camera. And then you can do that. And then you have to open it up, show them the bullet so they can get a good view of the color. And then you close it back up and it's like, okay. And unfortunately, with lipsticks, you also have to twist to line it up so they can see them too. And all of that twisting up, popping caps on and off, doing all of that, baby, I'm gonna have carpal tunnel and arthritis of the wrist with all them lipsticks, especially my MAC collection alone. Because I think MAC has my largest collection of lipsticks, and I think Fenty might have my largest collection of lip glosses. You see, let's see your shells with some of the stuff in the back. Yeah, see, the thing is, I used to absolutely love the shells. When I tell you I did not want to get rid of them, the problem was that was the way I had always stored them, because it left them out in the open. I was able to see them. The worst part about that was that I had to dust very often because they was out in the open. But once I injured my ankle, it became a point where if I was walking past it and I, didn't have myself braced right, I could easily bump into it. And there's nothing like having a MAC bullet lipstick and a MAC lip gloss sitting straight up bumping into that shelf, and now they playing dominoes with 15 other ones. And it got tiresome to know that almost every day, every other day, I will bump into at least one of those shelves and have to clean up something. So that's when I was like, you know what? We knocking them all down. We're going to put up drawers. That way I don't have to worry about them. And a lot of my lipsticks and things like that, they're not in this particular one, but they in cases and stuff like this. Because I keep one of these sitting right here in front of me. Let me see if I can get a good view of this. I keep one of these right here in front of me. And you see it just has a variety of different items that I can use and watch and wear on a regular basis. And let me see if I can pull my screen back up, because baby, I can't see what's going on. I can't tell if y'all got a good view. Let's make sure we good. Okay, I think we should be good right there. All right, and yeah, so I'm like, I put all of that stuff in cabinets, on shelves, in drawers. I label them so that way I can find everything, and then I don't have to worry about it. And now that I'm looking forward to getting this last operation, I think once that's said and done, I will go back to bringing them all out, because I miss having them all out. But I just didn't have the strength to keep trying to clean them and pick everything up. So I'm like, we're not even gonna worry about all of that. Where it says live your best life, because people suck, baby, all the time. Mind your mess. Hey, welcome to the channel, honey. I'm so glad you are finally here, honey. I've tried to stay up. Please apologize if you did not get that original link because we did accidentally click and start that video and had to restart. What else we got? Are you going to try to get the one size lippies? I didn't know they came out with some new lippies. I still been looking at that Christmas Fantasia set because y'all know tax season is amongst us. Baby, I'm a tax time baller too, baby. I'm trying to find out and see if I could just get a few dollars so I can get me a few items and to know that that Christmas Fantasia set is half off. And I'm like, I might not have wanted them at full price, but at half price, we might have to dibble and dabble into that collection because, baby, that Mickey Puff is so cute, and I would only get them for collector's purposes, so I would probably only get one. But Teresa is dead said that eyeshadow palette was fabulous and neutral, so I think she might be real pretty. But I ain't hear about no new lippies. I know his MAC lippies was good, so I'll be willing to try those. And I just keep thinking about like Torrence. You just sat here and licked your lips about 15 times. If they dry, just get you a dang on lip balm. And I don't want to risk knocking this over, so let me reach over and grab this. Y'all know I still keep this Hello Kitty lip balm here from the giveaway. I sent one out to the giveaway winner, and I'm like, I kept the other one just because I wanted to make sure we felt connected and special. So I'm gonna use this here, and I only use her when I'm in my makeup room. I never let her leave so I don't lose her or she get dirty in the bag. Cause you see with this white container, if I put this in my pocket, Lint would have tore this up a long time ago. And she looked like a little macaroon, and when I tell you, my niece goes crazy over macaroons. She think they is the most tastiest and prettiest thing ever. No, I haven't tried it. Haven't been on my radar. Yeah, well, Sephora card. Baby, the main thing I got on my Sephora card is what all I've been looking at. I still want that Huda Beauty Empowered palette. It's the newest, largest one she got. I still ain't picked that one up because I still haven't tested out her that quartz one or rose quartz or whatever it is. I bought that one and still haven't used that one. And I promised myself we're not allowed to buy any new launches from a brand if we still haven't used the last launch from them. So I'm like, Torrence, until rose quartz get used, you was not allowed to get Empowered. And I'm just glad that I've been holding on to that. What else we got? LYS got some new. Everybody been talking about those. Who did I see talk about that? Glam Girl Chelsea is the main one I've been seeing talking about those. And I'm like, I know she's like one shade lighter than me. So anytime I see her do a tutorial on something, I always know, especially with foundations, I can either use her shade or go one shade warmer. And she has been all over those LYS lippies. I still want their blush combo too, because I believe for the holiday season, they did a three-piece blush set. And truth be told, they were worth it at full price. But because I had to get gifts for other people, I couldn't afford it. But they keep popping back in at half price. And if I see them again, I think I'm going to grab those blushes and probably one of those lippies. How's your little cousin doing? She's honestly doing a lot better. Thank you for asking, Mind Your Mess. She did get out of the hospital for her original surgery. She's still healing from that. I did speak with my aunt for a moment, and she said that they did speak with a plastic surgeon who believes that although more than likely the eye will be lost, that she will be able to get surgery in a prosthetic that should be successful enough to the point where most people wouldn't even notice that she's had an injury. It looks like, you know, the muscle and the skin and things are healing and doing very well. So we're just praying for the best, hoping for her healing and recovery. So far, she seems to be doing really nice. She has gone out, you know, back in public and things like that, but she does still have to wear that eye patch until things heals up. But she's, you know, has a very nice and positive outlook on things. She still gets her hair done. She's still nice. Our main thing is just trying to remind her that there are people that can be very unkind, because unfortunately, I believe one of the posts she did post on social media where someone started a nickname of calling her a pirate because she does wear the eye patch, but she doesn't let it, you know, that affect her because she understands they are just being mean. That's the type of person, you know, if you would say something like that, more than likely you wouldn't have never said nothing nice to me or about me. So it's just trying to keep her understanding that even through this, she still has family, she still has her beauty. This is just one flaw, and she's gonna get past this. So we're gonna be good with that. That's such a horrible situation. Yeah, and right now, that's all we can do is wait for things to heal. It's nothing that we can do right now. Time will tell, you know, how far things will have to be, how much, you know, surgery she may need. But regardless of what it is, we're gonna be there for, and my cousin gonna keep things going. It's just, baby, be careful out here. Research who you gonna get, checked by. That goes to anything, whether it's hair, nails, all of that, because anything can go wrong. It's just, we just blessed she got family right now in this time. It says, yes, everybody praying. Yes, thank you for that. What else do we have to talk about? She was like, thank you for, yeah, I did forget to mention that because, like I said, ever since she's been home, the family's main thing is just making sure she's comfortable, making sure she keeps up on her doctor's appointments because, we don't want anything to go wrong with healing because you all remember when I got my ankle done. So far, I've had 2 operations. I believe it was after the second one, my ankle did get infected. So if that was something that we didn't catch up or check up on, Lord knows how bad that could have gotten if we didn't notice it at first. So we just gonna keep it going, keep it waiting. It's just, baby, after she get through, they ain't gonna be mad because, baby, she always been a stunner. She's always been gorgeous. And when she get through and her confidence bounce back to 100% where it was, they ain't gonna be able to stand it because, baby, my cousin is gorgeous. What else we gonna be talking about today? Is there some other items? Oh, along with that giveaway, because remember I told you all that I do have that giveaway coming up because it will be 3 years coming up on February 15th. I'm deciding on exactly how I want to launch that one because I know it's something else I want to do on February 15th. Once again, that will mark 3 years for my channel, and it does not feel like it. It literally feels like we just started this channel yesterday. I think my channel was actually created on February 8th, but I did not post my first video until the 15th, and I'm not sure which day I want to do something for, whether it's going to be the 8th or the 15th, but I think it's going to be, we're going to skip the 8th just because I just logged on just to save the channel, make sure nobody took my name, which was Makeup by Torrence. And at the time when I heard it was a girl on YouTube doing videos called Torrence, I didn't realize they were all doing makeup tutorials about the character Torrence from that horror film. So I was like, oh, I was scared and I thought somebody was going to get my name, so I had to hurry up, type it in and log it in. Thank you, Golden Glow. Yes, we're going to try to get that one going. I know before the 8th, regardless, I want to make sure I pick me a February subscriber of the month. And in order to do that, remember, you will have to leave a comment under the rankings video, which I'm going to have up by Saturday. I'm trying to look up there and see which palettes did we use tutorials for. I know from Blend Bunny, we had the Trove and Lure. We did the ABH Soft Glam this month. We did the Juvia's Place Blush Rose this month. It's another palette up there, and I can't see it, tell what it is. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm going to rank it, but I know I did the Minka palette. I redid my version of the Minka palette, so I don't think I'm going to add that to the rankings because with all of those palettes, either A, you can go out and pick them up, or they may have been available to the public, and those were palettes that you probably already have in your collection. With the My Minka version, that's one where you had to buy all 3, and that was something that was custom made. And I don't think it's fair to judge a custom made palette against the regular ones because, of course, if I made it to my liking, so of course it's going to rank extremely high because it's something that if I didn't like anything about it, I would have removed it until I did. So it's a palette with no flaws in my opinion. The other palettes, of course, will, so they wouldn't be able to rank as high, and I don't think that's fair. Beautylicious Diva said, I got my Lure palette yesterday, got me spending money, I don't need to say, baby, when I tell you, Blend Bunny just seems to be getting better and better. It seems like everybody telling them, okay, this is what we liked about this palette, but this is what we didn't, and they literally take that to heart and go, okay, we're going to add this to it, we're going to remove this, we're going to do that. And it's like they are getting better and better, and I'm not sure how they're going to top the Lure palette. And when I tell y'all that Trove, to me, it's their best shimmers yet. Is it the most expensive they've ever done? Absolutely. Multi-chromes are expensive, but to know that Lure has a multi-chrome in it, it's like, that's the palette I think anybody should try. If you want to try one palette from Blend Bunny, I say get that new Lure because they got the mattes, it got the metallics, it got the multi-chrome, so it allows you to test all of their formulas all at one time. She could probably use a couple more neutrals for the everyday girl, but baby, if you go into Blend Bunny, screw the neutrals. It's the colors that they do. They are amazing with their color formula. So I'm sitting back like, I don't know what they're going to do next. What I want to see them do is, because I have that, I believe it's called the Noctilucent palette. It's a highlighter palette. more than likely, I'm going to keep her and use her as an eyeshadow palette because I have her with my eyeshadow palettes and she has sparkles. I want to see them do highlighters, like a true, basic, everyday highlighters that do not have that reflective particle in it. For those of us who just want like duochromes, like I want to see that because I love my duochrome highlighters from Becca. The thing is, every time I use it, everybody tell me either they missed it or they skipped over that collection, and I really enjoy those. But I want an updated formula that I can use, that I can show everybody else. You know, this is the color we use. You can go out and pick this up here because just because something get discontinued or gone, baby, y'all know I'm not gonna give it up. I got eyeshadow palettes from 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, and they ain't going nowhere, honey. I think if for any reason one day I wake up and I realize I'm a multi-millionaire, I done worked my life, and I'm retired, what am I gonna start doing? I think that'll be the point of my life when I start searching like for vintage items, like makeup brushes that's over 100 years old, or vintage makeup compacts and stuff like that. I think that's how I'm gonna spend my retirement, buying stuff that you can't get no more, because I love old school vintage makeup. I might buy stuff now when it get launched, but a lot of times that stuff get put up on the shelf and I come back to it 5, 6, 7 months later like, oh, I forgot about that. Let me go ahead and use you now. And everybody that fell in love with it, everybody know exactly what it's like, and I'm the only idiot sitting back who had no clue what was going on. Let's see what else we got going on. So thanks for that. You welcome about that, baby. We got to make sure we keep that going. Let me make sure I click right here because I want to verify that we do not have this going. And baby, I'm sitting back trying to figure out, because if for any reason I can make sure next time we get this going, I think one day I want to do a live tutorial where we do like a full face of makeup, because I know a lot of you all like my what's the name, my get ready with me videos. I've been doing more foundation reviews. I told you all I will be doing the Juvia Space powder foundation that's coming up because you all love the radiant one, so did I. The thing is, when I bought that first shade, what was it, Cameroon, I posted that, and to me, the foundation was just like too dark. It was like I used my tips and tricks that I wanted to try to lighten it, but it was one of those things where it was so noticeably dark that I don't feel as if it would have been complimentary to me until summertime. So I went and picked up a lighter shade. See, I love makeup. Baby, when I tell you, I've been lost my train of thought, but let's finish this first. So when I do these 2 videos, I'm going to be wearing this foundation just to make sure I get it going. And then after that, I'll do that tutorial, switch it up. But when it comes to vintage makeup cases and holders, it seems like the makeup industry, the price has gone up and the quality of packaging has gone down, down, down. I don't know why my voice is... Y'all got to excuse me. That's something I would have been able to cut off, because when I tell y'all, in the state of Michigan, I don't know how y'all utility companies are, but ours been robbing us blind, baby. When I tell you that bill came through and I'm like, turn the heat down. I don't know if y'all can hear that little buzzing noise over there. That's a space heater. Cause when you sitting in front of all these lights and all that, they generate heat on their own. So you can't have the heat at your normal rate because you got to turn it down. Otherwise, you'll be in here melting. But just to make sure the bill stay down, because I already see Beyonce, Rihanna, and them coming. I got to lower the cost so I can try to find me another coin. So I got that over there. So it is a little chilly in here. Yes, Tanya said DTEs and consumer. When I tell y'all, they charge you what they want to charge. I don't care what nobody say, because I sat back and watched everybody else bill come through, and I'm sitting back like, dang, girl, how you use up all of that? How you do? And so I had already lowered mine. When my bill came through and they said $400, now, it's not uncommon to hear a $400 bill in Michigan. The thing is, every time I've had one like that, it was when I had a roommate and we had that heat cranking because we knew we were splitting the bill. So if we nothing else, we're going to be comfortable. But even still, spending $200 is still like, on utilities, on gas and electricity. But to know I pay everything on my own, I already keep it low, because most of the times, if I'm sore and I'm on the couch, me and the space heater can be in the living room. If I'm in the bedroom and I'm sore and I'm laid up and I'm asleep, we can be in there. If I'm in here, I got the space heater there. Sometimes I would even have it turned off if I was doing makeup just to make sure this room is cool. But for you to bring me $400 and we ain't even had no snow. I think we had 1 or 2 days of snow in Michigan. I said, oh no, y'all just want my money. Y'all just want my money. I don't care. I keep this house cold. But now it's for sure. I recorded a video on my phone watching me turn it down. Baby, I want this bill to not go down this time. I'm gonna move somewhere else. I'm gonna have to go to Alaska and be an Eskimo because I'm not gonna pay this. I'm gonna have to build me a fireplace and have to live off twigs and trees and stuff and burn firewalls or something. Live off, eat out kettle because I'm like, the cost of electricity is getting too high. I truly do not believe, no way possible, I use $400 worth of gas this month, and it's just me. I'm like, I could understand if this was a holiday month and I had the stove going. I could understand if it was snowing and I had the heat blasting. But I said, I've been sore and I've been at the doctor. So boo-boo, I've been in the room, in the bed with the heated wrap around my ankle and the space heater. The electricity should be higher than the gas. Y'all playing, but because y'all got a monopoly, we can't say, we can't do that. We just got to pay whatever we want. So let me see. Yeah, she said, my fingers is up, be ready to fall off. He said the bill could have been. Because I think they know we ain't got no other option. They like Xfinity, baby. You either gonna take it or you just not gonna have none. You choose. And they know we want it, so. But I'm like, that's so foul. That is wrong. Just mind you, Oklahoma covered in ice right now, but they still send us bill for $400, and my mom said y'all about to freeze. I don't blame her. Y'all ain't got no ice. When I tell you, in Michigan, it's averaging about 20, 30 degrees. But when I tell you, the only snow you got out there is whatever snow was left out. You could literally, from your porch, just take a handful of salt, throw it up your own walkway, and all that would have melted like I did, and keep it moving. And I've had the same bag of snow for at least 3 years. I mean, same bag of rock salt. In Michigan, once upon a time, I used to shovel snow for a living. Being a little soft, little primitive, cute little thing, baby, I always had the highest amount of tips because the men used to be like, oh, you got your little pretty stuff out here working hard with all these men. Here's a little extra $5 for keeping it cute during the work. Thank you. Baby, I might tell you no thank you for a date, but I ain't going to turn down no free money, honey. A tip is a tip, and I'm going to take that every time. So I made big money, and I remember once upon a time going through rock salt every week. I done had the same bag for 3 years now. That lets you know how much snow we get. So even if it is cold, baby, I turn mine down. They taking all my money, that $400, and that bill is due, I think, the day before Valentine's Day. So I said, whew, thank you, I'm single, honey, because I wouldn't have been able to afford both. We'd have just had to have chestnuts roasting by a heat vent. That's what it been, because we can't afford an open fire, baby. She said, I put my heat on 72 and have it sun. She said, baby, because I got this space heater, I put it on 65. I figured if downstairs is cold, then everything in the refrigerator will last a little bit longer. And to save just a little bit more money, like I said, if I'm not cooking nothing big that's going to have leftovers like a whole turkey, ain't no point in turning on the oven, baby. If we only need a turkey breast, you can go in the air fryer. I'm trying to save money everywhere because I know electricity is cheaper than gas in my company. I mean, yeah, with my company in Michigan. I'm not sure about everywhere. Said exactly, it's ridiculous. I literally live where they make electricity and our rates are insane. They even sent us an email. I don't know about everybody else, but here in Michigan, a lot of people got an email letting us know that the rates were going to be going up because I have a membership with, I don't know which one it is. I always get them confused. It's either Sam's Club or Costco. But I signed up to get my gas and stuff through them. So my rates are a little lower than what they are through the, getting them directly through the company. And they sent me the comparison for it, but it's still way too high than what it should have been. And I'm like, that is crazy. Yeah, like everybody said 65, you're a real one. But when I tell you, like, it's cold downstairs, I'll give you that. No doubt about it. If I was to try to go downstairs, it would be cold. But when I tell you up here, I am, make sure I grab this, sitting here in shorts. I'm just fine. It's nice and toasty up here. I sprayed my hair down earlier, so my hair is damp. It's nice and warm up here, and the space heater is in that next room because it generates so much heat in the hallway that every room it branches off to, the bedroom, the bathroom, this room, it's just enough. If I was to bring it directly in here, this room would get way too hot up here. So I'm like, why heat up the entire house when I'm injured and I can't travel the house anymore? There's no need for the basement to be 80 degrees. I'm not going down there. That's where winter clothes are stored. I mean, summer clothes, because the winter clothes is up here with me. The only time I need to go down there is if, let's say, I run out of the blankets and stuff that I'm rotating, or I rip one or something and I need to go get an extra one, I'll go down there. But other than that, no ma'am, I'm staying upstairs. It's a good 75, 80 up here. Actually, let me check to see, because I can look at the security system, because my cameras let me know what's the temperatures to those. And I got 2 cameras in this room right here, because this is where all the makeup and everything is, because baby, I need that for security purposes. Let me check. Which this camera say? Makeup room. It says you are a general setting. Yeah, it says 75 right now in this room, so yeah, that's why I'm sitting nice and toasty in here. Oh, they said Shadow said, okay with the thigh tattoo. Oh, baby, when I tell you I was young and wild, baby, I was the biggest tease in the world. I used to love dancing. All I needed was a pole or a stage, and that music or no music, I didn't need it, baby. I was throwing it back like a $2 stripper. Ain't no point of playing. And now I'm like, that's one of the main reasons why I'm scared of getting this ankle surgery, because this next one is gonna be a fusion, and it's gonna stop all mobility in the ankle. So I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do it. I'm gonna still be able to get it down on the knees and get it going, but baby, I ain't gonna be able to do it. But a lot of people don't even be knowing about a lot of my tattoos, because when I tell you, I got very few of them, but they're extremely large tattoos. So what a lot of people don't realize is, like, I sit here, I talk to y'all, I do videos all the time. A lot of people never even really see this one right here. It's right there in my hands. I hold palettes and stuff all the time. At work, I'm usually speaking to a lot of people. I usually work over at least 6 people. So, and most people usually never see this, even when I don't have makeup on it, because I'm usually holding my hands a certain way to make sure it's not just blatantly right there in your face. But my whole back is covered, my thighs covered. I got this one right here on the arm. Like, it's just, you get them in a certain spot, you hold your body a certain way, and a lot of people don't realize you got them until you want to show them to you. But yeah, that one on the thigh, that one be driving a lot of people crazy, because that one is cute. That one is, it's like a family tree. It's a really long vine that I had drawn out. It's filled with water lilies, which are my favorite flowers, and hummingbirds, which is my favorite animals. And I have a different one for different family members that I care about closest. Most of them know exactly which one is which, and each one has a different color pattern, because I think everybody in my family has their own thing. So even if more than one person has, say, like a red, yellow, blue pattern, they would have them in different places to understand different things. So it's just a way of having beautiful art there that I like, you know, symbolize my family. Always, somehow, we always come together, help each other, things like that. But I wanted it somewhere cute. So when I show it off, baby, it still, you know, be cute. So that's how we got that. She said she wished she could do 68. She has an elderly person in the house, and she's always called, baby, I don't blame you. There would be no way possible I could live with my mother and have my heat this low. She wouldn't have it. We would be arguing all day, all night. But then again, if I had a roommate, I wouldn't be worried about the cost of bills, because truly, if I had a roommate right now and the cost of my living was half her, if I could cut the cost of living in half, baby, it would be worth it. But the thing is, my peace of mind is worth more than any dollar that I could ever have. And with me, one, having my medical conditions where sometimes I need a little space. I might need to stretch across the couch because I need to get this brace on. I mean, things like that. Knowing that I do YouTube, a lot of times when I'm doing recording, like right now, it's nice that it's nice and quiet. If I had a roommate with a kid, you running around, you came and you bumped into this light and now they crack me in the head, nah, man. Let's say you just came home from work and you just want to chill, and then you turn the radio up and now you blast and you listen to your favorite song. You ain't technically doing nothing wrong, but you interrupted me now. I realize I like my peace, I like my quiet, I like my space, and unfortunately that comes with a cost of paying everything by yourself. So that's what I have to do for now. But hopefully one day YouTube get me to a point where we can do this and we can get that going. It says, hey everyone, live chat, baby, yes, Danessa, come through. Who else we got going on here? It says, also your installation is key at keeping your heat in. Yes, Tanya, everybody do not understand that. I tell everybody, if you buy a house, let's say you going out and you try to find your first home, your second, whatever it is, insulation, whether it's heating or cooling, is going to be the main thing you want to check out. Especially if you realize in the wintertime you can walk up to your door and you can feel a breeze. Baby, you ain't doing nothing but letting all your heat fly straight out the window. I know people who bought new homes, and that was the first thing they had to do was get new windows, get brand new installation put in, and it dramatically cuts the cost of all your things. And I'm telling you, baby, because I don't know how to do nothing. I tell people, even like when it comes to cars, houses, all that, I always got a cousin, a friend, or someone who know how to do that. I don't mess with all of that. I'm like, baby, I know how to pump gas, but if anything else go wrong besides my car, the only two things I know how to do is start that car and pump gas. Anything else go wrong and I'm gonna be lost. No, I do not know how to change a tire, honey. I'm pretty. I'm sorry. And I ain't saying pretty people don't know how to do it. It's just that I've always, I'm a family man that's gonna do that for me. Whether that be my brother, whether that be my ex, whether that be the man at Goodyear, but I ain't get down there and do it. Sorry, not me. What else we got? She said, miss you the other day. Yes, Janessa, I gotta hit you up because, baby, I got some tea to tell you, sis. It says right now, they say they heat on 60. I'm telling you, my heat is probably on 60, 65. I got the space heater right here, and this upper layer, according to the security cameras, is 75 degrees. So I'm like, that's good enough for me to walk around and be good in pajama shorts. That's good. What else we got? Hey, Golden, I've been on vacation. Yes, baby. I'm glad you could be on vacation. Please, next time you go have an extra drink and take a picture for me. Because, baby, I've been telling myself in 2024, the one thing I am hoping and praying I can do is get myself to a point where I take at least one vacation out of the country. I'm like, I want to go somewhere where I need a passport to get there. I want to leave North America as a whole. Anytime I travel, just simply because I know I want to make sure if for any reason I don't feel well, I can, go to a hospital, have my insurance covered. The furthest I've traveled since being injured is Canada. And that's because in Michigan, that's only a couple hours drive. You can go straight up and come right back. But if somebody would say, let's go to Mexico, yeah, that's a little far for me, so. That's a little far. That's a little far, sis. But I ain't planning. I want to travel somewhere where I need a boat or a plane to get there. I want to travel somewhere where English is not the first language. I want to travel somewhere where, like I said, I need a passport to get in, baby, because I have been nowhere in the world and I want to go see everywhere. What else we got going on? I'm glad to hear that. Yes, everybody's chatting. I'm glad to see y'all is chatting in yes, the loud chat is jumping. I'm glad to see y'all liking each other, talking to each other. So, am I the only old person that keeps the heat under 70? Honey, don't feel bad, because I'm telling you, I'm the type of person where I truly like being dressed as little as possible. A t-shirt is just so comfortable to me. It got me covered without me having to wear a bunch of heavy clothing and things like that. I understand sweatpants is comfortable when you outside, but inside I don't be wearing to wear all of that. I'm just trying to be as comfortable as possible, and as low as the heat is, the better for me, because as somebody who wearing makeup, well, I ain't wearing that right now. I don't like being in the heat with all that. Don't put me in 90 degrees in a face full of paint, because now I got to worry about sweat and humidity, and that ain't it. She said, start the car public. Tanya, I promise you, me and my sister I was taking her to work one day. And when I tell you, I caught a flat tire, and when it pulled over to the side of the road, got up to the gas station and all that, I had no clue what to do. She had to show me everything. I knew I had what is that thing called? That you lift the car up? I don't know, what's that thing? Whatever it's called that you lift it up so you can get your tire off. She knew how to use that. I did. I was sitting back like, baby, I'm going to call AAA. I'm going to have to call the insurance company because I don't know nothing about that, honey. I know how to put some air in the tire once we get this tire on there. That's another one I know how to do too. I know how to put air in the tire, and I know how to check the tire pressure. I was proud of myself when I learned. The jack, that's what it's called, Golden Glove. See, I didn't even know that. I knew what he looked like. I didn't know the name of him. So I call Rose, baby, I'm with you. Car parts, I work in an auto plant, y'all. So you got to remember, when you do something for a living all day that's not necessarily your passion, the last thing you want to do is go home and do that too. Now, doing makeup for a living was fun because that's what I like to do in my fun time. But in my fun time, I'm not trying to put together a transmission. I'm not trying to put a door on a car. I'm not trying to install glass. I don't want, so the idea of doing that outside of work for free? Oh no, it wasn't fun when I was getting paid. It was essential. So, I'm not a mechanic, honey. Nope. I probably need to marry one because I know so little about cars. I already be saying I need me a mechanic, I need me a doctor, I need me a lawyer. I need somebody who went to school and managed in business or something. I need no. What I need in my life is a video editor. I want to be able to record these videos and say, "Here, boo, don't you want to edit this for me tonight? I'll go cook dinner while you get that ready." That sounds like that'd be fun. That's what I need in my life right now as an editor. If y'all know a single editor in Michigan, tell them to hit me up. Tell them I'm cute and I know how to cook. And he can have the password to my phone because, baby, I'm thankful. I ain't got nothing to hide. Worst thing you gonna find is a picture of my ex, but baby, that was a good time and I wanted to remember that. What did it say? Oh, yes. Canada, yes. When they tell you, baby, Canada is the furthest I'd have been, and my favorite things to do when I go to Canada is two things. One, go to their Wendy's, because their Wendy's in Canada taste better than the ones here in America. I don't know what it is. Maybe because we was hungry from being out all day. Maybe because the food was freshly dropped when they did it. But I already said, something about their beef for their hamburgers tastes a little better than the beef in our hamburgers. And the other one was, in Canada, they got this one ice cream stand we go to where it's the machine, it's a soft serve ice cream cone, but it mixed the toppings into the ice cream as it's cranking it out. So I'm sitting there, I was like, I want pecans, I want Heath Bar bites, I want this, I want Oreo bits and all that. And the machine was injecting it into the ice cream. I think I gained about 5 pounds on that one cone alone, baby. I went back every single day to get me another cone because it was mixing all those pieces in there. I'm like, see? And I know I'm not lactose intolerant, but I have a low tolerance for dairy. Didn't stop nothing, baby. My stomach was tore up, my pockets was tore up, but my brain was in heaven. So yes, being inside the makeup industry and the heat is hateful, baby. Last summer I did Pride outside, 98 degrees. Baby, and we know the makeup we got makeup out here that will last in the heat, that will work, but you just be sitting like, Lord, all I want to do is take my t-shirt and just wipe straight across and just do one good deep, but then I'm gonna have 4 marks going straight across looking like somebody came through. I mean, Rafiki that came through and called me Simba, so it's like, no. All I got to do is be cute and to get you a blotting paper and just press just enough to get the oil off, just enough to get the sweat off. Keep it going and not going, and then you can only add so much powder on top of it before that get the looking cakey. So you just got to deal with the heat. That was one of the pros about breaking my leg and not having to go to work, is I did not have to deal with that heat, because they'll tell you. I used to go to work every day, beat for the gods, baby. We had to be there 6 in the morning. That didn't stop nothing. I would show up, refresh, beat, done, because I'm like, I ain't practicing on my day off. On my day off, I'm getting some sleep and some rest because it's just that, my day off. But I'm going to come to work and show y'all how it's done. I said, check the colleges. Student will do things cheaper. Baby, I never even really thought about that because a lot of, for a minute, a lot of these kids was going to school for lower. The thing is, like, I honestly do believe if I get to that point, I would get an editor. Right now, I'm truly just trying to learn as much as I can because everything y'all see about my YouTube or my social media as a whole, I'm a one-person team. I have to do all the recording, I have to do the editing, I have to do the uploading, I have to do the marketing. And you notice 99% of the time I respond to all comments, but a lot of times you just don't get the notifications. You all see I can do an upload or whatever for a live video and the notification doesn't come through for you all. So when we're checking comments, a lot of times I would check from one phone because I have more than one phone that I can use. I have an iPhone, that's what I'm recording on now, but I like to keep that at home because I am an injured individual and I don't want to risk getting robbed for that. So baby, what I do is I carry my Android with me when I'm in public and just connect to the public Wi-Fi when I'm at therapy, because then I can still receive calls and texts and stuff, or just like right now. He can connect to the Wi-Fi and I can watch the live stream and make sure things is going good, and I can do that. So with me, I'll check comments on my iPhone. That's the easiest way to respond to Instagram, things like that, and YouTube. But a lot of times, I'll go to my Android and check it from the YouTube app to make sure nothing came through. And then at the end of the week, when I'm on my computer or my laptop right here, I don't have a computer, I need to get one, I'll respond from there. And sometimes you will see a comment that pop up and be like, this is 2 weeks old. And it's like, wait, I know I checked all my comments and I checked all comments that were held for review. Why is this just not popping up now? And so a lot of you may have gotten, comments back from me saying, I apologize for the late response. I never got this, because a lot of times you don't. And with YouTube being such a large platform, it's one of those things where it's like, you would think that you all have, the funds and the technology to fix an issue like this. But then you also got to remember, with them being such a large platform, I think they are the largest video sharing platform out there. So it's like, think of how much information they have to store, work with, update, and do everything for. Anytime they come out with a new feature for a video or something like that, all the videos across their entire history have to now get that update as well. And chances are, with me being such a micro channel, you probably gonna worry about bigger channels first. I'm quite sure if Nikki Tutorials and I both hit you up about an issue, it's nothing personal, but yeah, miss several billion views, she need to be fixed first, because she making money and she bringing us more money than me, who's sitting over here. I think so far my channel has hit, I'm not sure what the current number is, but I know so far I have already hit past 75,000 total views for the channel. So I'm sitting back like, baby, I might be a little micro person, but 75,000 views still feel a lot to me. So I'm like, I'm loving it, baby. Says, yes, I need to see that. Yes. Marketable skills, baby. Because I'm like, you said you fall for the cute losers. And see, that's the thing with me. I'm not going to say I've actually fell for losing before, because I'm like, anybody can, catch your eye for a minute, but I'm the type of, hold on, I want to go out with you for a minute first. I want to make sure I actually like you and not just like the things you're saying. As far as I've been so far, the men I've fallen for have always been good men. It's just either A, they want to move way faster than I want to, because I'm the type of person who, I don't believe in moving in together until we get married. All that, but we want to see if we can live together before we actually. No, we don't. I think you moving in to save half on rent and get some every day. You stay in your house and I stay in my house until we willing to make this one. And when we are, then we could do that 1 year or 2 year engagement where we live together. And if we can make it work, then we go on with our wedding. If we can't, then we break up. But ain't no, we've been feeling each other, and since I'm over here every day, well, you like me, you want to see me. That's why you're over here every day. You make that trip every day. And if for any reason you stop making it, then that'll let me know how you feel then too. But we're not checking up for nothing. I'm good. Nope, no ma'am. You can stay over there. I've always had my own place. They always had their own. I've never lived with a lover, a partner, a boyfriend, none. Nope. The only man I've ever lived with is my brother, and that's the only one I want to keep it. My brother and my husband. I'm good between there. I don't want no boyfriend. You good. I'll take a boyfriend, but we can't live together until we want to get married. Screw that. Says, yep, I have 7, and you never see him unless I wear shorts. Or yes, ma'am. Got to. And I'm telling you, short sleeve shirts, I absolutely love them, just because to me, I'm somebody who's used to doing swatches and stuff, so I always like to keep this arm free right here. So I'm used to not wearing long sleeve shirts. The thing is, I think I want to go back to them, because people be teasing me, because y'all know, it doesn't matter what time of the year it is. I love my sunscreen. And you start to get that line of demarcation, because you see how pale my shoulder is right here compared to this elbow area right here. So it's like that mark right there, I'll be mad when it does that. But because winter is here, it is going to get a lot better. But once summer comes, it's going to get worse and worse. So in the summertime, I'll be trying to wear my long sleeves to cover my arms, because I hate that one sharp line right there. That perks my nerves like crazy. And, but ain't nothing like a short sleeve shirt when you're doing swatches or doing makeup, because it makes it so much easier to want to go ahead and get product going, keep it moving, and be done. She said, that's cool. All right, y'all, have a good night. Thanks for life. You all have a good night too. And I honestly did not realize we'd have made it all the way to 8:30, because I thought we was going to do this live from probably 7 to 8. But I'm like, you know what, baby? We can just go ahead and keep it going. I don't got too much going today. I know I rescheduled a doctor's appointment. Physical therapy. I was supposed to go today, but because I spent so much time on the phone with the insurance company, I rescheduled that to tomorrow morning. But tomorrow I am going to try to get the Bronze Rustic recorded. That way I can get this up for you all by Friday, and hopefully also get Saturday up will be the rankings for January, and then Sunday will be the use it or lose it, and then we'll jump back to our normal schedule of Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, just so we can make up for it. And yeah, she said farmer's tan. That's another dream that I've always had, is having a farmer's tan, baby. Not a farmer's tan, being a farmer. Although bugs scare me, although animal poop, I don't want to deal with that. One of the things I always wish I could do, even if I only have one type of crop or one type of animal, is owning enough land to have my own farm. Preferably at least one fruit, one vegetable, one animal. And if I could choose the animal, preferably I would want a bee farm. The idea of having my own honey, helping the bee population to keep going. Technically, honeybees aren't native to America, so I would probably want to do something that's better for bumblebees, which makes more sense. And growing certain type of plants and stuff could do that. So I think that's what gets me going back and forth is I want my own honey, so I want to do honeybees. But being from America, it's better to support the bumblebees. So it's like, what do you do? And for animals, I wouldn't even know which animal because I would want something that isn't necessarily aggressive or large because I wouldn't want nothing that risk go bite me or anything like that. But something big like a cow, baby, cows eat, cows are expensive. So I think something smaller like chickens would be a lot easier for me because when you finally it's time to, okay, let's say you to raise your cow 2-3 years, however long it takes, and now it's time to finally, get some, some food and things like that. That's a lot of food to store. A cow produces a whole lot of meat, where something like chickens, I can get some fresh eggs all the time, and if you get rid of one chicken, that's something you can cook and eat that night. That's something where I don't have to have 400 or 500, pounds of this. And with chickens, that's something that could help with bug, monitoring, so you will be able to use less, what am I looking for? Pesticides and things like that with your crops because they would eat bugs and things like that. And to me, baby animals are so pretty. And if you've ever been to the zoo, there's nothing to me like seeing the peacocks, the chickens, the butterflies, and the giraffes. Those be the 4 main things I go for. And to wake up and see baby chickens everywhere. Chicks, I would lose it, and I would think it was just the most gorgeous thing ever. So I'm still not sure how we're going to find the money and the ways to do that. But I'm like, Torrence, we're going to keep working hard because it's a whole lot of goals we got in life. And baby, helping this channel go straight up, it's going to be one of those. And y'all is helping with that. What else we got? Said, I only lived with my ex-husband. He was one of those cute. You called your ex-husband a cute, but I guess that's why if he was worthwhile, we would still be holding on to him. I don't blame you for that one, but baby, it's just, I understand different strokes for different folks. You got those people who truly, they find it better. I have a friend right now who's about to get married in about 2 more months, and her, fiance were together for about 5 years, lived together and all that, and it wasn't until after literally the day he proposed, it seemed like it was a snowball effect to everything. They had been together. It was just the two of them. He started a business. She, started her weight loss journey. She started modeling and things like that. And then right after he proposed, boom, she got pregnant, had the first baby. And they thought she couldn't even have children. So that was a shocker. Then next, boom, next year when they were supposed to get married, had to push that back because she found out she was pregnant again. And she wasn't going to be able to fit in the dress. So they didn't push it back to this coming year, which we are happy. I think she's getting married in 2 more months. So now, instead of having her niece as a flower girl, she'll have her own daughter who can walk down the aisle and have a flower girl. And although he was going to have, I think he's going to still allow his brother to be the best man, he's going to allow his son to walk down the aisle with him as the best man because the idea of still knowing we will never be able to have children, but we still want to be together. And after you get engaged, the Lord blesses you with 2 children, a boy and a girl, so neither one of you have to choose. It's like, oh my goodness, look how life comes through for you all. So we all cannot wait for that. Baby girl been on it. I'm telling you, she made sure she ordered her dress a size lower than what her initial fitting was. She said, baby, I'm not giving up on the diet and exercise. She said, I'm going to be snatched for my wedding. And so far she hoped, no, baby. You don't see her drinking. She gave up the smoking. She gave up the pop. All of that, and baby girl is killing it. So I'm like, that's the dedication, baby. I hear you. I would say that. It could, yes, it's a nice honey. That's how you do it. Like, because we all see, especially like in Hollywood, how many people do y'all see where it's like January 2023, they get married, they get engaged. By March, they already on social media fighting and arguing. And by July, they divorced and talk about, hey, he was a deadbeat. He never did this. He never did that. And it's like, how did you see all of that notice all of that, hate all of that, and then still go to, well, maybe marriage will change things. You thought locking him in forever was going to change your situation? Sis, no, now you just guaranteeing you can't get away from him. That's all that did. That made him believe, you know what, she down for whatever. I be telling him, honey, you want to be a rider for your man, but you do not want him to know you down for whatever. Because, baby, some men will try to prove that point and see if that's what it is. I'm down for a lot. I'm not down for whatever. I'm not down for the disrespect. I'm not down for the cheating. I'm not down for the abuse. No, no, no. Find somebody, get somebody else to do it, honey. I don't want to be a part of that, honey. We good. See what else we got going on. We got to see if we got anybody else still in the chat room. I just want to make sure, because if everybody getting tired, honey, we can't end it. Hey, I ain't got nothing to do tonight but call my cousin, let her know about the updates, because you all know I got to get my information going. I still have been keeping in contact with my family. I got about 9 more days, so about just over a week before I have to go visit my surgeon. So the biggest things I've been trying to do is get some pre-recorded information up for you all for videos, so that during that downtime I don't have to worry about falling behind, spending as much time as I can with the family to make sure they are good. So I know tomorrow is Thursday, I got a doctor's appointment. Friday, me and my sister, we going to the Macy Gray concert. My mom won tickets for that and she has to work. And that's the one thing, I promise y'all, that's why I'm going to tell to enter into the Beyonce concert. Although I tend to have good luck on concerts that I want to go to when I'm buying it. Like, anytime I've ever pulled my card out and been sitting there on Ticketmaster or Live Nation just waiting to get concerts, I've always managed to get, like I said, I've never been further than the 3rd row. The 3rd is the furthest I've ever been. So I'm always good on that. The thing is, baby, we got a call. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on. Baby, y'all got to give me a second. Hello? Girl, I'm good, girl. We live on YouTube right now. Yes, girl, you want to see yourself. I didn't know Macy Gray was still touring. Anybody come on? I have no clue if anybody is coming. It's just like I said, I always manage to buy and get good tickets. But when it comes to winning tickets, my mama is the best. Oh no, I'm talking to the subscribers right now. My mama is the best at winning concert tickets. So when she won those Macy Gray tickets, I'm like, $3.99. I'll go if you. I'm not gonna let them just go to waste if you can't take them. So me and my sister are going to see her this Friday. I've never seen her, so it'll be a first time for that. So I'm geeked on that, baby. Just no, go to YouTube, yeah, and then when you go, instead of go to videos, click over to go to live. There should be a live stream that's still going. Yeah. Yep, girl. And see, we live right now. Yes. I'm talking to my cousin Monique right now. We've been live since 7 o'clock, girl. I ain't even realized we was going through all of this. I've been telling everybody, like, baby, we done talked about the Beyonce concert. We done talked about if Rihanna gonna go on tour. Because I'm like, I don't know if she is, baby, but I'm hoping so. I want it. I want that. All right, I'll call you right back. All right, bye. Hey, baby, y'all see. I told y'all, I'm like, that's the cousin that I was going to talk to after this, because I got to make sure. If we're going to see Beyonce, honey, that's the one cousin that's going to help me go. I ain't got 10 victims. I wish I had it, but that's the one cousin, if I want to go see her, that's going to help me get it done. So we're going to have to make sure we call her, because we got to file taxes later on. I got to let her know about my surgery that's coming up, because, baby, I ain't going to lie to y'all. I do not... Yes, I want to be out of pain. There's no doubt about it. I want to get back to working. I want to get back to just normal life. Like, I want to know what it feels like, once again, to do an entire day of no cane, no painkillers, no muscle spasms, just going. Of course, through hard work, I know what it feels like to be tired. Of course, through going through the gym, I know what it's like to be sore. But I want to go back to knowing what it's like to be pain-free. And right now, it seems like the only option I have for that is this surgery. So, I mean, medical science ain't where I want it to be, but it's to a point where it can get me back to just normal life. And so we're going to have to do that. She said, that's me. I want $500 when my son was driving home from college. You hear her? Baby, I wish I could have did that, baby. $500 is enough for me. Because to me, you give me $500 for a concert, That's my merch money, because I'm not sure if you all know, if you love and support an actual music artist, a lot of people think buying the album and stuff like that is how artists make their money, and a lot of times the album is how the label makes their money. Most artists make most of their money through merch and stuff. Like when you go to the concerts and you see those T-shirts, those hats and stuff like that, a lot of times they make more money off that than they do off the ticket sales and the album sales, because a lot of times those merchants are licensed through their personal companies instead of things like the album itself, which is through the producer, through the label and all of that. It helps get them noticed. It does probably put some money in their pocket, but I'm a type of person who loves me some merch. When it comes to Rihanna stuff, I promise you all, just the number of things that I have that's autographed by her is just amazing. But I'm talking about hats, books, T-shirts, some of everything, because I do not play. I'm buying it all. I'm going to be in the front row sitting like this, holding all my stuff, trying to make sure don't nobody reach over and grab nothing. Because one time, I almost got into a fight at a Rihanna concert. She had a navy hat that she sold that I bought, and I'm wearing it, and while she doing autographs, because that's another thing, with me being so tall, I'm 6'1". When I'm at a concert, I'm tall enough in the front row where if I lean up over like this toward the artist on stage, I can hand you a marker, because I can reach you and do that. So for me, every concert I go to, I'm always reaching to the artist with a marker in my hand, trying to get them to go ahead and sign whatever shirt, whatever I am, because I'm tall enough for you to reach that and do that without coming down here. So a lot of times, I don't need back row or back VIP or back, behind the scenes tickets or nothing like that. I'm gonna get my autograph from the front row, because you're gonna see me hyping, you're gonna see me dancing, you're gonna see me going, you're gonna see me getting this crowd started. And if I really need to get your attention, baby, my tall butt is stand on the seat and get it going. So while I give Rihanna my marker one concert, she signed it, and then I'm like, you can go ahead and use it and sign other people, because she was walking down the thing, just signing stuff for people. When she got through, she gave somebody the marker, said, pass it back. So they passed the marker back down the aisle to me. I see one dude, when they pass the marker, I see him grab it and say, oh, Rihanna had this, and pull it like this. Sir, this is a Rihanna concert, so I'm here to support, and I'm here to make sure things stay beautiful and cute. But please don't have me show my 6'1" abs. If you don't pass me my marker, one, it's my marker, I paid for it and I brought it, so I want it. But the fact that Rihanna just signed my hat with that marker, you think you about to walk out of here with that? Here, oh no, this is mine. I said, sir, I'm not about to argue with you. I'm not even going to debate with you. And I'm only going to say it one more time. Hand me my marker. Oh, bro, it was at this thing. I was just playing. Sorry. You keep saying it's not that serious, but I'm not going to agree with that, because that ain't how I feel. And you told something you was playing. This wasn't a game for me. But I bet you to this day I still got that marker and that hat. Because, baby, you wasn't going to get it for me. I promise you. That wouldn't have went... That would have been such a scene. And all I would have did was looked over at Rihanna's security and told him exactly what happened, because I know him by name. I'd explain to him exactly what happened. I'd say, look at the camera. We'd have been here plenty of times before. I ain't never caused a scene before. So you're going to have to ask me, do you think I started it, or do you think this stranger started it? But I'm going to sit back and wait. Here's my ID. You can call the police. You call whoever you want. But I'm not leaving without mine. I bet you that. I don't play with it, baby. Until some pain-free healing. Yes, that's what we want. That's what we after, baby. I want to be able to look up and say, I ain't never, ever, ever got to take another pain pill. And she said, Shadowless 21 on that. She said, I thought you were tall. Yes, baby, when I tell you, the funniest thing about me being this tall is, growing up, I genuinely thought I was a short individual. And it's crazy, because I was 5 foot tall in the 5th grade, and I remember going to the doctor and crying because I was only 5 feet tall in the 5th grade, because you always heard things about how everybody idolized athletes and stuff, and I always heard about all these football players being 7'8". So for me to hear that I was only 5 feet tall, I didn't think I was tall enough to do anything. I'm like, I'm still not tall enough to reach the basketball hoop like the rest of them, and because I wasn't good at basketball, I thought it was because I wasn't tall enough. Not realizing I wasn't good at dribbling the ball. I was much better at football to this day. My football skills are way beyond basketball. The only thing I'm good at football is the free throw shot. That crossing over, dribbling, going through the legs. No, man. I'm going to break a nail and be pissed. But I've always been tall right now. Like I said, I am 6'1". And the funny thing is, even though everybody usually tells me I'm tall and all that, and I truly get it, I never felt that way. I've always felt as if I was just an average height person and everybody else around me was just short. Because I know what it feels like to be around a bunch of athletes. I know what it feels like to, like I said, when you go to concerts and stuff, you see how big security guards is and things like that. And because I'm usually the girlfriends amongst women who like dating really tall men, a lot of times, a lot of my homegirls date men that are my height and taller. So I never consider myself the big guy in the group. It's just, I always thought I was average. And like I said, I figure most women would be shorter than me because most women are shorter than most men. So when most women walk up to me and see me looking like that, I thought all men had that view. It's just, and especially because I have a lot of tall men in my family. So being a 10-year-old kid, 5 feet tall, and looking at your uncle or your father-in-law that's taller than you, you truly think that you are the short bunch. Not realizing, no, baby, I was growing like a weed and I was coming up. I don't know. What else they said? You got me cracking up. Baby, because I wasn't playing, honey. You was going to give me my marker. I ain't put, that's what I'm going to do because Rihanna's birthday is coming up February 20th. So I'm going to make sure, I'm going to probably pull out some of the items that I have autographed by her. And I'm going to show y'all that marker and that hat, baby. And I think I even have a video because I think I went live on Instagram or Twitter or one of those. So I think I may even have a small clip that I can add to that. But baby, I was getting that marker back. She said, I'm done with you. I got 5 feet in the 5th grade and still. Yeah, because I'm telling you, I remember growing up and looking up at my mother, and then one day it just seemed like I turned around and boop, it was like, how you get way down there, sis? So I am definitely taller than most people, but at 6'1", I really do be just feeling like I'm average height. I never felt less if I was tall, but that's what it is. That's what it is. She said, my husband is 6'7", and I'm fast. So get you one, sis, because baby, that's one of the hardest things that I like. It's almost for me, I guess, because I am so tall, finding men that I find that are attractive and taller than me has also been a challenge because usually the men that are taller than me are either I would say just not my type, not necessarily not unattractive, but just either they don't do it for me, or B, I found out that you dated someone else that may not even necessarily be a friend of mine, but somebody so close to me that I think that would cause nothing but issues. Like, let's say, how can I put it? I would never want to date one of my close coworkers' exes because I don't want to come home and come to work, over the weekend and everybody talking about the day and how much fun they spent. And while I'm trying to give the team meeting to my team members, I could never date one of my team members' exes because I don't want to, girl, yeah, me and blah, blah, blah had a good time and we did this and we did this and he did it. And now you got to sit here and hear that. No, that's drama. It's too many fish in the sea, honey. I'll find me another piece of purchase. But I'm good. I just said, good evening, everybody. Hello, honey. I'm not sure how much longer we may be up here because I think we're going to try to end things about 9 o'clock. But hello, Humble Pie. I am glad you made it, honey. Please accept my apology if you received the wrong link because I did have to create a new one because we messed this up. But this is going to be about, it looks like about a 2-hour live because we're going to try to end things before 9 o'clock because I do want to get back on the phone with my cousin. But we just been sitting back. Is there anything else anybody wants to talk about? Anything you want to chat about? Any suggestions for the channel? Because that's another thing I wanted to get in because it's several different types of videos that I've been wanting to think about bringing to you all. But unfortunately, it's a few things I have to do first. Like one of the video ideas I wanted to ask you all about is one called, Was It Really That Bad? And right now, that's just the title I have. I'm not sure if I'm going to like that more than that. All right, Golden Glow, you have a blessed night, honey. I hope you have a good night. I'll hit you up later on Snapchat. Anybody who has to leave, don't feel bad. Just go ahead and do you, honey. This is a video you can come back and watch later. You all know I love the support, but I do not want you all stressing yourselves out. This is just entertainment. You can love me and don't have to prove that by being here all day, every day. I'm the only one who has to do that. This is something you do and enjoy in your free time. Remember, YouTube is entertainment regardless who does it, how much you care for them. You got to put yourself first before you put me in here. And I'm the one who signed up for this, not you all. So we're gonna get that going. But back to the use it or lose it video idea I had. It's basically gonna be series where I start using products from brands where it's stuff that I already own. I don't see me going out and purposely buying anything right now until my budget is up, and seeing, was it really as bad as people talk about? One of those items that I wanted to do it for was, let's say, the ABH Subculture palette. I have both the original version, which was a pigment palette. You know, that one went viral. Many people said they absolutely hated it, but I'm just gonna give you all a sneak peek. I love it. When I first bought it, when I first got into eyeshadow, I learned how to blend using pigments before I got into true eyeshadows. So for me, pigments aren't a problem. And when I first used that palette, I did it, went to work, loved it, got to work and realized everybody was talking crap about it. Raw Beauty, Christy, what was her name? Alyssa Ashley, like a lot of people did not like that palette. And so they reformulated, came out with an eyeshadow palette version, which was supposed to be smoother and much more of an eyeshadow formula, not a pigment formula. And I never used the eyeshadow one because I was good with the original. So I want to do a video using both palettes to see if there was a difference between the two, because I truly don't know. And asking, was the original really that bad? Another version that I wanted to do that for was for Wayne Goss. I have, I believe, most of his palettes. It may be one or two that I don't have, but with those, like his Pearl palette is one of his best selling. I want to use that, do a beautiful tutorial. But he has one called Pearl Moonstone, which was blue based, and it received trash reviews. And I want to test that out because I haven't used it before to see if that was really that bad. Another one would be Artist Couture. One of my favorite palettes from them is the Supreme Nudes. She's absolutely fabulous. I already have a tutorial up for that. But one of his palettes that received terrible reviews was the Supreme Mauves. Have that palette, never used it. A lot of people say it's trash, and I want to use it to find out, was that really that bad? Because a lot of these products are still available for purchase. And if you all can come to my channel, get my opinion on it to find out if it's worth spending your money on it, why not do so? Because my money is already gone. And as a collector, a lot of times, even if a product isn't good, I may still want it just for reference, just for colors. And we're gonna put it out there, I'm not against spending my money to get that one beautiful shade out of a palette that I like. Just like with this, I've never used this palette here. But let's say I was sitting in store and I was swatching, and I swatched this palette, this color right here, and I thought she was just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It's not unheard of for me to go ahead and buy the whole palette, to buy that shade, even if somebody told me every shade over here was just trash. I would still do it. But I don't want y'all to think that about this palette, because this palette has not even been swatched. I want y'all to see she's still brand new. So I'm not talking about this one. It's just, I'm the type of person who thinks like that. Okay, Shadowless, you say you like that? Okay, all right, Shadowless 2109. I'm glad you like that idea. If anybody else likes it, let me know. Amber J's World, I'm so late to the party, but good evening. Hello, Amber. Do not feel bad about it. More than likely, we will be ending this video in about 10 minutes. I accidentally did this live. I went early on the other link, so that one was discontinued, so I did have to repost another one. So this one here will be about 2 hours long, so you may be able to grab your snacks, rewatch this. We talked about some of everything. Another idea that I have, you all let me know if you like this, is I'm still trying to figure out how can I get that going, because that's another thing about editing. I'm really trying to learn different things, just like you see me testing this out today. It gets me more comfortable with knowing maybe next time I can use my GoPro and have that set up a little better, or maybe I can get my camera and we may only be able to do it for half an hour. And I'm just trying to figure out what's going to be the easiest way to do it. But I'm also debating on doing reaction videos. I am someone who loves watching reaction videos behind the scenes. Right now, with me being natural with my hair, I'm still debating on doing an updated hair tutorial on how I take care of my hair. But reaction videos, I watch them a lot. My favorite ones are hair fails. Although, let's put it out there, I do not want anyone, not anyone, to have a bad time with their hair. Whether you are dyeing it, whether you are bleaching it, whether you're relaxing it, whether you're flat ironing it, I pray that everyone has a good time and their hair turns out the way they want. But sometimes it does not. Sometimes things go terribly wrong, and you have people who still post that content. So lately, I've been watching videos where, like, this one girl bleached her hair like 7 times. And I'm like, the idea of bleaching my hair one time scares me because you all know I've done a whole lot of things to my hair in the past. I have never dyed my hair. I have never dyed my hair because I'm so afraid of it not turning the color I want and then me basically having to fry it or cut it off in order to get it to the color I want. So I've never done that. But I've seen this one girl bleach her hair 7 times, and when I tell you, it was falling off the bone like pork ribs. And I was sitting there like, oh my God, sis, I am so sorry for you. But when I tell you, watching videos of people who are like, their hair be really dark brown looking black, they'll put the bleach on it. I saw this one girl, she did it, and I'm sitting there, she like, look at the colors turning. And I'm sitting there wondering like, why is it doing it? Well, I've never seen black hair turn that color. Why did she forget to mention that her hair was not naturally black? Her hair was brown, she bleached it, dyed it green, and then dyed it black. So although we saw black hair, when she put that bleach on top of it and it started to dissolve, the green started coming through and it had, she wanted to dye her hair orange, but baby, that black dye lifted, that green dye did not. It did not. And when she tried to go in and bleach it again and get it to go again, every brush stroke was like, she just sitting there just, and hair flying. Brush, hair flying. I don't know why I'm flinging my brushes like that, but when I tell you, it was hairs everywhere. But I'm like, I want to try to get me some reaction videos up going, but I'm going to have to figure out how to get that because if you all remember my very, very first few videos on YouTube, I had this going up right here. Because I bought a green screen thinking when I first got into YouTube, I was going to edit my background, do stuff like that. My poor little laptop was like, who you think got the processing capability to do that? Another thing was I didn't have the proper lights up for that too, but I have me a green screen right here for live chats. But I used to always use it to take pictures of models. That way I can put whatever background for the pictures for them. So I got this bad boy right here. And when I tell y'all, I haven't used her in at least 2.5 years. So I want to learn how to get me some editing going where I can do reaction videos where I can be sitting right here. Like even if we just watch the makeup ones, because I love watching tutorials from other makeup artists where they can sit back and they're like, okay, we're going to do this. Those videos like recreating the eyeshadow look Raw Beauty Christy did or recreating this lip look from Wayne Goss or something like that. I really want to get into some of those, but I got to figure out 1, how to use this bad boy, 2, how to get it edited on here. And I think the main way I'm going to get that done is by going ahead and getting me a new laptop. Because although the one I have, she's truly a blessing. She's been with me for 3 years and I think I won't get rid of her. But I think I truly need an actual desktop computer. They're much bulkier, much harder to carry around. It's not something that I'll be able to use, say, like if I want to go to work and just edit and things like that. But an actual desktop computer has the RAM power to, edit those really big videos. Remember when I had to break up my eyeshadow palette video from one big 4-hour video down to 3 separate ones? It was because this little baby, she couldn't handle it. She would get about 12, 13, 14 hours into the process and just crash. Because she like, you know what, I'm hot, I'm tired, and I need a break. And an actual desktop computer would have the ability to do that. I used the green screen for 1 or 2 videos, but then I kept holding up things that were green. And see, Janessa, you get it. That's one of those things where it's like, unless you are a content creator, it's hard to understand a lot of the things that goes wrong. Because like, let's say, what I would do is, let's say we sitting up, and I want to make sure I get this up in the view where I can get this. And I'm doing the tutorial, and I'm sitting, and I'm like, yes, you guys, and we're going to do this, and we're going to talk about this palette today, blah, blah, blah. It's easy to be in here, but whenever you want to blur out the background here, what you don't realize is you click one of part of those colors. We just gonna say that part of it right here. Once you edit out this shade of green here, any part of my background that this is, let me slow down and go over. Any part of my background that's this hue of green right here, I ain't even in camera view. We're gonna go right here. Any part of this green will instantly turn whatever color you want, whatever background you want. But unfortunately, because I'm holding this up right here on this side, it's creating a shadow behind this palette, and it's a slightly darker hue of green right here. That hue of green would not transform when I click this hue. You would have to get it to a point where your lights are so good that you have all one tone behind you, and your computer will be able to process that. And mine just couldn't. I couldn't click this tone of gray, get that to turn, then get this tone of gray to do it. It was just way too much to get everything going. And I think what I'm going to have to do is just get me a live stream, get that grease screen going. Because I'm like, baby, I paid too much for her. And I think she's like, what, 6 feet wide? I know I can do both arms like this. And she can't do nothing to get covered. But I paid too much for that grease screen not to use her. And I know I want to get her going. And we got a few more minutes, you guys. We got about 2-3 more minutes because I want to make sure I get in contact with my family because there is something important I want to talk to them about. I'm not sure when I'm going to do my next live stream, but I'm really debating on whether we're going to do it on the 15th or if I just want to continue with the video idea I have coming. But I know I will be doing the giveaway on the 15th because I already have those items put to the side. But next time we do a live tutorial, I'm going to make sure I give you more than a day's notice. It's just that I really wanted to do some makeup today. I was supposed to do the bronze rustic. We're going to try to get her going tomorrow. But like I said, once I realized why my skin was messing up and why it was just burning, flaking, peeling, I just did not think that would be right to do a foundation tutorial knowing I'm having skin issues and knowing that there was nothing I would be able to do to make that foundation look right. But we're going to try to get that going there. And then, oh, wait, we got another comment coming through. We're going to make sure we get this going. Okay, so yeah, so please stay tuned because, baby, what is this? What is today? Today is Wednesday the 1st. Okay, yeah, so what I'm going to try to do is, like I said, I'm going to record tomorrow, so I'm going to have a video up on Friday. Friday should be it's either going to be the bronze rustic or my use it or lose it. I think I'm going to do Friday bronze rustic. I think Saturday is going to be my rankings, and then Sunday I'll be use it or lose it, and then we go back to my tutorial. I think I said we're going to do it like that to make sure we get everything going. But I got to make sure I get this off. If you all truly did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I got my brushes all clean because you all, baby, look at them. Ain't nothing to me cuter in this world than having clean brushes because they take a whole lot to get them going. But once you see a clean brush, the first thing in my mind be like, you know your foundation gonna glide on real smooth with that clean brush. You should go ahead and use it. And I'm like, no. We can't use it right now. We want to be able to have a flawless makeup tomorrow. If I do my makeup tonight, I'm going to take it straight off and then go to bed. We're not wasting that flight. But I'm telling you, I be wanting to do it. It's just that it happens. Do a versus, baby. Oh, that's another thing that I wanted to do. Good night, incandescents. I'm debating on seeing if we can get back to the point where I start doing guest appearances again because before my best friend gives birth, I really want to do a tutorial with her if possible. The thing is, it's really hard to schedule a tutorial or doing makeup, which is why I completely gave it up. Because the one thing I do not want to do is tell someone, I'll be able to do your makeup. We're going to get it done on this particular day, this time. And then the day before, I'm having pain that is so bad that I don't know what to do. I can't stop it and I can't control myself and I don't want to do the makeup. So I want to do at least a live chat or something like that with my best friend before she gives birth. Because, baby, it is still so shocking to believe that she's going to be a mommy, but it is happening. And it is 9 o'clock, you all, so I hope you all truly did enjoy things. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, honey. I'm loving it. Also, make sure you leave me a comment down below if you all truly enjoyed this. I promise you, next time before we do another live video, I will put up a 1-week notice. We're a little bit set up better now, so I know what to expect. It's just trying to get that phone into the holder for the ring light. I accidentally pressed that button and started the live chat and didn't realize that's what I did. But I'm going to try to test this out on other things because, like I said, if I ever do the camera, which is what I'm most comfortable for, that video will only be a half an hour. That's all that camera allows you for. Otherwise, I would have to buy a camcorder. But I don't want to hold us up. So everyone, continue to have a... Wait, I'm messing up. So if you truly enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. But with nothing else, I hope you all remember to practice. Continue to stay blessed, and until next time, goodbye, YouTube. Okay, and this is normally the part where y'all wouldn't see that because I won't be able to cut this off, but because that phone is way over there, guess who got to shimmy up and over and come over there and turn that off? So y'all, don't pay attention to this part.